Hi guys, welcome to Video Likes, and today in this video I am not going to talk on your normal utorrent or Bittorrent settings, but what I'm going to do here is discuss on how to strike the right port for your utorrent Bittorrent client, and I'm going to also show you certain other small tweaks and settings that will help to enhance your torrent speed. Now, if you're looking for a complete utorrent Bittorrent settings, please refer to my videos in the description below. Now, let me tell you guys, please do this at your own risk and make sure you note down the settings before you apply the tweaks. Now, if you're unsure in any way, I would request you to abstain from carrying out these tweaks. Now, recently, I have been getting a lot of communications from you asking me about the area-specific ports. So what I mean by this is that I'm getting communications from people stating that I stay in this particular area. So can you just give me a port pertaining to that area? Now, let me make one thing very clear, that there is no such concept as an area-specific port. Now, what you need to check here is whether the port is open and it's available, and set the best possible bandwidth limit for that particular port. Now, okay, let's make things a little bit easier. It's getting a little bit complicated, and show you how you're going to go about it. Now, first, let me give you a set of workable ports for your torrent client. Now, all these ports that you see on your screen right now are open and 100% workable. But here's the catch. To make a port work for you, you have to strike the correct bandwidth. Now, how do you check that? Now, in order to check that, what you need to do is you must ensure that a torrent file here is loaded and that torrent file contains good health. Now, if you look on the extreme right corner of your window here, you see a very small green tick sign here, which means your torrent client is working okay. Now, what you need to do is you just need to double click on it, and this particular window opens up. Now, this is the port that is specified by you, which you will get under Options, Preferences, and Connection. This is the port that you are putting there. So this port will reflect here in this window, and this is the current bandwidth. Now, this particular bandwidth is actually set by utorrent. Now, you can change this particular bandwidth from the drop down below. So what you need to do is you need to run a test. There are two tests that are running: whether the bandwidth is compatible with the port that you have specified and whether your network is working fine. Now, if the client is working fine, it should be denoted by this tick sign, which is adjacent to your bandwidth, and there is another tick sign which is adjacent to your network. So both are working absolutely okay. Now, what you can do this, now if you get a red cross sign here and a green tick sign here on the network, which means that that bandwidth that you have specified is not compatible with your port. So what you need to do is you need to change the bandwidth from here, or you need to give another port. Now, each time you change the port, you need to exit utorrent. Then you go to Preferences, you go to Options, and under Options you go to Preferences. You put the new port here and you click on OK. Then you start up utorrent, you start up a file utorrent, and then you open this particular window and run the test. And make sure that when you are exiting utorrent, you exit utorrent from the taskbar here and not close it from the window. So once you are satisfied with the test, you need to save and close. Now, there are a couple of other things you might check and do with your client. If after putting in all the settings, you still think that you are not getting a satisfactory result, what you need to do is you just try to disable the antivirus for some time. Or if you are having any PC tune-up utilities that is running, you can stop that as well, because that has some kind of control on the applications that are running on your computer, and just check the speed. There is another thing that I normally do whenever I start up a torrent file. What I do here is I just do a right mouse click and I do a force start, and together with that I just go to bandwidth allocation and put it as high. Now this gives me a real speed leverage. So that's all for today, guys. Hope this tutorial will help you to boost your download speed. Now if you have any suggestions or query, please put in your comments below and I would be glad to answer them. If you like my videos, do please put in your likes and subscribe to my channel Video Likes. Catch you again in the next video. Till then, bye bye.